They have just picked up Adam 22 from No Jumper. Apparently, the feds have just took Adam. He just got picked up by federal agents on the Rolling 60s RICO case. I don't know whether he's been brought in for questioning or maybe they're going to seize a lot of his videos. That's probably what they brought him in for. They probably want him to cooperate, being that he has so much video, because he has interviews with Big U, interviews with Big Baby, and what's his name, Loose Cannon. So I think maybe somebody brought his name up. That's why he's talking to the cops. But that's crazy. They have got Adam 22. Adam 22 probably scared as shit. He, you know what I'm saying, being brought in on a RICO case. A RICO case, you are going to serve no minimum than 10 years. That's what I heard. If you get convicted with a RICO, the minimal is 10 years. That means you ain't gonna see the streets until, if you go in, if they convict you in 2025, you ain't getting out until 2035. A long ass time, you think about it, right? You know, Trump gonna be out of office, and then we gonna have another president, and that president gonna be out of office, and you still gonna be in prison. You still got 2 more years to go, because 8 years of Trump, 8 years for the new president, and then 2 more years for the new. You see what I'm saying? Damn. Adam 22 gonna start doing. He gonna start doing. He gonna start doing gospel podcasts after this shit. He's like, man, I ain't messing with no more gangster rappers. I ain't messing with no more street dudes no more. I'm getting drug in by the feds. Adam's finna change his whole format. Why? He gonna be like Vlad. Remember, Vlad was doing nothing but street dudes and gangster rappers and street cats. You know, they probably hollered at Vlad. Vlad was like, man, shit, let me start interviewing the mafia guys or some other people, actors and comedians and shit. He started interviewing D.L. Hughley. And he never really interviewed no comedians. I bet the feds probably came at Vlad. Vlad was like, hell no, let me start interviewing comedians. Shit. You can't get served up by the police, to come and knock on your door if you interviewing comedians. That's going to be Adam 22. Wow. Well, I'm going to stay tuned. I'm going to check more of this stuff out, man. I'll keep you guys posted as this story develops. But apparently Adam 22 from No Jumper has been accosted by the FBI and brought in for the Rolling 60s RICO case. So this is going to be a big thing in LA. I'm thinking this thing is going to be all over the news once they go to trial. Because I'm thinking that Big U and those other guys, that the more notable ones with Big Baby and the other guy, and Loose Cannon, they finna blow this up. They finna tie in a bunch of other stuff, especially with Big U having some involvement with dealing with Nip. Not saying he had anything to do with Nip's demise, but being that both of them being part of the same gang, and the way the Nip got taken out, I'm pretty sure they're gonna probably dabble in that too. They're gonna bring that back up and try to see if maybe he was involved with it some way. I don't know. It's gonna be a lot of stuff brought up during this whole thing. This is about to be the trial of LA. They ain't brought in Adam 22, which Adam 22 they probably just brought him in for questioning, and they probably want to get hold of all his video archive from YouTube, and maybe some of the stuff that he probably got on the editing floor that he probably took out. They want that full footage with all the stuff that people, because he even said, and between two even said that he's cutting stuff out of his interviews that may incriminate some people. Like they start talking and they might say something not realizing that they're on camera, and then they be like, hey man, can you take that out? And he said he's taking stuff out. So Adam 22 has said that on camera that he's taking stuff out. He's had gang members coming in and diss other sets, and he's taking stuff out. So they probably want that raw footage that he's taking out that he didn't air. That's what the feds probably brought him in for. They want that footage. They want that footage. They want that footage that he has that didn't make it to YouTube because he didn't want to incriminate. I bet that's what it is. They probably want only, any unseen footage that he might have shot when he interviewed Big U, because he interviewed Big U. He interviewed all the three guys that are involved with this case. He's interviewed all of them. So they probably want the uncut footage that he might have in his archive. That's probably what it is. And then they probably was telling him, hey, don't lie, because we could find out if you do, we gonna give you some time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying they probably did come at him like that too. I'm just speculating what they probably came at him for. They want that footage, that uncut footage. Because Big U's been up there with Whack 100. They might come after Whack next. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, they might just talk. I don't know. If they coming after the white boy, you don't think they're gonna come after anybody that's next to the white boy? If they gonna get the white boy, come on now. They gonna get the white boy and not get the brother. Come on now. When has that ever happened? You know what I'm saying? If anything, I would have thought they would have came and got Whack before they came and got Adam 22. Before they even got, you know what I'm saying? Before they even got Adam, they would have got, if they want, you know what I'm saying? I would have speculated that. And he's been talking about the case and talking about different things, and Whack has brought this stuff up a long time ago before he even got hit with the RICO, Big U. I'm surprised they haven't brought him in. Like, what else do you know? You seem to be in the know and been talking to different people. You seem like you on these podcasts, Whack, what you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm curious to see how this is going to unfold. They got Whack. I'm wondering if they're probably going to shut down. I hope they don't shut down his because they could do that. They could shut down his channel, and it's part of a criminal enterprise. You know what I'm saying? They're using it as a front. Like, you know what I'm saying? They could be saying having all them gang members up there and stuff up at the studio from different hoods and different sets. They may deem that place a unsafe haven and a gang, like a gang sanctuary. We're gonna shut this down, and the federal agents can shut down your YouTube channel. They can be like, matter of fact, we're cutting your YouTube channel off. We shutting it down. We're gonna delete your channel. You know what I'm saying? They can shut his whole shit down. All these years he been doing this shit, they can shut that bitch down like that. He had to start from scratch. Anyway, what do y'all think about Adam 22 has been arrested by the federal agents? What y'all think? Let's talk about it in the comments, and subscribe to the channel, Charles and Israel, and I'll holler at y'all later. Oh shit.